I'm ArmoredChocobo, and I play video games on the internet. And for the past year, we've went from like a distorted Earthbound made by a 16-year-old Toby. We battled the past and work using science lasers. We went through toy dungeons so we could fight a dream tapir with fursuits made out of my fallen enemies. And we did way more Zelda and Mega Man than would be ever humanly possible. So I decided we should try something a little bit different. It's Night in the Woods. This game is a story/exploration focused game. So we're gonna offset all of that awesome action with just exploring and learning about characters and stuff. And I was surprised this game scratched an itch I didn't think I had. I bought it back in like April, which was of a couple months after it already came out, and I just had it sitting on my desktop. And I didn't know what I was gonna do with this thing. I saw lots of videos on YouTube and I was like, I gotta get this game, but then I haven't played it. And then I finally got around to it like maybe half a month ago, and I've been really digging it, and I was like, this has to be the next Let's Play. There's just no way around it. I mentioned in my anniversary video, it's actually based in the town I'm in, which is just something awesome in itself. It was created by Infinite Fall, and it was released in February 2017, and it was preceded by two games I've already covered, The Longest Night and Lost Constellation. And this thing had a Kickstarter that was cleared in like about 26 hours. They were asking for like 50,000. They got that in about 26 hours, and then they got 4 times that much before it was over with. They actually had so much money, they had to limit their stretch goals just so they don't overwork themselves. And I say it pretty much shows. This is pretty good for a team that's pretty much like 3 people. These guys are the Nagoro of platformers and exploration games. Just 3 people working together, making something they would like, and they did pretty well. We might as well just start this thing. I could use a controller. I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to use a keyboard. This game starts with a little bit of backstory. Oh, that's a great way to start your game. Yeah, Grandpa's dead. That's fantastic. We could pick several things that has happened through the game, but I'm going with what I think the town has went through, like the highway extension. I think it went right through Possum Springs. Only way to the state park. I love the Donut Wolf. Now that you mentioned it, I haven't ridden the chariot in a while. Ooh, ghost stories. I bet May is telling us this. Remember Lost Constellation? He was telling us ghost stories. Oh yes, I remember that part. What other options do we have? I don't know. I really have to go with this. This is a Lost Constellation reference. In their wings, in their trees, all things die, be at peace. So that is something a guy that loved ghost stories would probably be saying on his deathbed. What happened? What did he see? Is it at the mill? The parking lots? The playground? Oh, I remember the train. It actually goes by my apartment. On summer days, it is quite loud. We're going with the trains. Thank you, Grandpa! You just made it weird. I bet the entire twist of this whole thing is she's just a huge jokester, and he wanted to lay a prank on the family that would last generations. And we told you this story just to meet up with May. I guess you got abandoned here too. I own a car and people run off with it. Yeah, welcome home. Where no one cares. And we got flying trains. Look at our flying trains. They're the best! So most of this game is just May exploring around. She tells you things about what she sees, but it's not the entire game. Don't think flying trains are anywhere in this town. I haven't seen them. False advertising, people. Get with it. Oh yes, Fiascola. I remember that. We got some trendy marketing going on here. We're in between two mountains here. We don't get cell reception. That's a luxury we do not afford. Who steals a phone? Who steals a payphone? Who steals the receiver for the payphone? What are they doing with this junk? Are they just scrapping it? Or maybe they're doing that with it. Yeah, that's probably it. Maybe not that, though. May, you're kind of weird. I just gotta say this. And someone answers back, and that just creeps them out. They have to throw it away now. It's a ghost phone. Okay, we get it. Thank you. So May does have a little bit of sense of humor of her own. That's good. And I wouldn't just want somebody telling me things. That's what that sign should actually say. Someone should just add that on there. A little sticky note. I wonder what the difference is between it. Do they have like a fence? We need to know what is state woods and what is regular woods. Just to know. Just in case we're going to have a night in there sometime. No mining in this area anymore. Well, not mining in that sense, with mine carts. Now we got strip mining. Way better, because it levels everything. Maybe it was by a time traveler. Or maybe they're just being historically correct. Oh look! Garbo Malloy! I'm so glad that they have the TV just playing in the middle of nowhere. Okay, maybe that joke didn't really hit home with some people. No, we don't need to get political. Not in our video games, thank you. We're good. Oh, this is ending well. The awkward silence. I love it. Not all of their jokes are winners. And that was the Garbo Malloy show. I hope you enjoyed it. So much fun. Can we leave now from this fun place? I didn't even know the buses ran this late. Actually, a lot of people taking the buses out of Possum Springs. Okay, so why aren't you at the desk? Are you the janitor? Are you the secretary? Are you the janitor secretary? Yes, thank you. We've already affirmed that. Why is everything on? Okay, that kind of makes sense. Whoever freaked out at me about the bird mustache, you should be having an aneurysm right now at the janitor. So everything sucks. But hey, look at this schedule over here. Brush Valley, Fort Lucenne Mall, Stanton Town, Bright Harbor. All of them are important. Do you know why they're not in Possum Springs? We're not important! It's not logical. Okay, fine. Whatever. Oh, wow, you are incredibly irresponsible. How are you still hired here? Free soda, yeah! Yeah, that's true. Well, let's just go ahead and get him the soda. I wonder if he has anything else to say. Okay, we'll get it. So, Janitor is a little rude, but he's also a little awesome. You get free soda. Well, he's gonna have to deal with it. It's a good thing it didn't get jammed. Sometimes they do that. Just to rip you off. It's just part of a feature in the machine. They're not actually broken. We got the soda. May, did you not get the soda? Ah. I met you like 5 minutes. You're already irresponsible as heck. Get the soda. If you're wondering how cats grab things, now you know. That is why they're so good at destroying your house. So, we got your... I'm not saying that. Who can say that? So sometimes the animals will say the poopy words, just to let you know. So do I! Is the door done now? You got your soda. Also, I love how he opened the thing. Power tools used responsibly. Okay, see you later. We'll certainly never see that guy again. Thanks for turning the lights off on us! Well, I guess we're stuck in here now. He probably locked the door right as soon as he left. We're just gonna have to live here off of the free soda until someone comes by in the morning. We can't call anyone! Well, maybe he's so irresponsible he didn't lock the door. Good! So, janitor is... a janitor. A regular janitor. Which would be terrible. Yeah, that guy, kind of took off in a hurry, didn't he? I mean, we would have seen him, like, walking to his car. We would see his car leaving. But, no, we got nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, you got abandoned, too. I've tried walking home from my work a few times. It's not fun. Mainly because I just get fed up of waiting for somebody that doesn't have a watch. Well, you're not alone. I mean, I'll be with you. In case you fall down a really deep hole, at least you'll have company. Fireflies! Thank you! Actually, they got more state funding now. I know this has been a few years, but they actually upgraded this thing. There's now 5 vending machines in there for that guy to rig. Glass factory. I wonder how many times people get cut in the glass factory. Did you ever think about these things? It's probably often, isn't it? We need all these fireflies. I don't know why. Just collect them. Yep, there's the train. Thank you for being loud and obnoxious all the time. I still hear it in my house. It's probably going to be running by, like, several minutes from now. I don't know. Kind of a little unreliable lately. It's time for a hike through the woods. At night. That means we're almost done. The game is almost over. We have all these woods at night to hike through. Do you think you can get those fireflies? Yeah, good. This is perfect for my collection. You just stand still. I'm going to put a jar over your head. Oh, welcome to the woods at night. The entire premise of this game is just, you know, going through woods at night. And there's teenagers. They're irresponsible. Look at this. It's a mess. Wow, it really is a mess. It's some dank nature we got going on in here. And we lost our fireflies. No! Hey, they sure got some distance, didn't they? I bet they rolled all by themselves. Don't you hate that? Back in the day, like in the 90s, people had shopping carts outside their house. From, like, stores nearby. Kind of irresponsible. It's a little rude. It's the Sawmill Park up ahead. Yeah, we got a log road and all things amazing. So we got all these logs in the way. We need to get them out of here somehow. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and like stay down here while you're doing that. That looks a little unsafe. That looks a little high. How high can you jump? Yeah, you can jump right through a log. That's good. How about we just try that again? I do like the ambient music that's going on here. If you could call it music, it's just noise. Woods noise. Hey, May, I don't think you're going to be able to springboard off of that. Holy crap! You were an agent of destruction. Indeed it was! Maybe it was your time. Well, they got 9 lives after all. I think that rumor might be true. We're not dying in this hole today. Well, we collapsed the barrier. Is that legal? I'm not quite sure if that's legal or not. But we collapsed it anyway. Yeah! Oh boy, the old sawmill park. I remember it from some of the options that we had in the dialogue. Definitely abandoned. Abandoned playgrounds are a little creepy, don't you think? Some kind of pirate ship, maybe? Maybe it was like a floating castle. Maybe they're going for a Wind Waker thing. It's just home for animals now. Like animals, not people animals. It's complicated. What about, I don't know, snake bats? Do they have those? That seems like a proper time as any. I don't think that has to do with the playground, though. Oh boy, love is in the air. Love is everywhere. Love at the pirate ship. Mr. Snorkels, is that the octopus dude? I'm not a native. I've moved in here like 6 years ago. I don't know much about this stuff. Luckily, we have May. Abasti landlubbers! Ahoy! See, she's into it. So, she can't exactly jump all that high. Yeah, we need to get to the top of this thing. It's our new mission in life. You know what? We're just gonna faff about. And how are you gonna do that, huh? If only those logs were a clue about something. I don't think that's how it works. You can't stop. Don't stop ever. The third jump is a big one. Although maybe you're gonna have to demonstrate this to us. Okay, we got it. Now let's see it in action. That's not how you see it in action. That's like the complete opposite. That's inaction. So I don't know what exactly she's trying to accomplish here. Let's just go with it. Oh wow, that was like a Super Mario thing. I certainly would be able to do that. So she's been gone about 2 or 3 years now. So things are a little bit hazy to her too. Oh boy! Nice picture you got there, May. Do you have some issues we need to talk about? Just saying. Also, this is how you save and quit the title too. Through May's journal. Nah, how about we don't? Maybe there's some more stuff around here that we could destroy. Maybe you could Super Mario jump it. Or maybe just a lady. So we're gonna have to use that telephone pole. So that's the purpose of teaching you how to tutorialize things in this game. Very platformer heavy, very exploration-y. You can miss a lot of stuff if you just decide to go for the endings. Yes, I've said endings. You might not think a game like this would have those kinds of things. Nothing important over there. Just get you home. I wonder if I could see any of the constellations in there. No time for that anyway. Hello, officer! We weren't trespassing! Okay, maybe we do want to go home now. So at least May isn't good with the cops. But, you know, I'm an innocent bystander in all this. Welcome back to May's house. And that's May's dad. Yeah, that's what they all say when they forget about you. Oh, don't forget the collapse that you caused with the wood blanks. You gotta mention that. So this family knows Officer Molly. I do not. She doesn't even say hi to her aunt. She's a little rude. There is one of those poopy words. Actually, that's more of a warning shot. I will accept that. Okay, a little rude. Good night. Well, May's dad. He certainly looks older. He's got glasses. And he forgets about picking up his daughter. Irresponsible. I've been using that word a lot lately. It seems to fit for this town. Irresponsible. May's irresponsible, her dad's irresponsible, this clock is irresponsible. Old things everywhere. People like to hold on to them. Cement incident. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. That sounds legitimately terrifying. It's not gonna do that while I'm here, is it? Actually, why am I still in your house? We just met. A little weird. Yep, there's the hauntings. I'm going to mess with your clock. There's a lot of stuff going on in May's house. Like, things. Pictures. I see something very similar going on here. I wonder if the father also has nightmare eyes. Just asking for a friend. So some of the loading screens take a little bit longer than normal. I'm going to be cutting them out when they do that. Oh, welcome to May's room. Looks like she's into music. Fire-breathing dinosaurs. Something called a witch dagger. And not much else really up here. Do you live in the attic? Do they not have a separate bedroom for their kid? I'm questioning these parents. Well, I guess I'll see you in the morning or something. I guess we'll hang out for a little bit. I got the day off. I have nothing else better to do. I could bring my Pokemon Go. May! May! It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon! May! 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 Get up! Thank you! So, you certainly have the sleep schedule of someone that's on summer vacation. Well, that's the beginning of Night in the Woods anyway. Welcome to day 1. We went through the prologue. We met people. We destroyed property. Was that property? I don't even know. Well, I guess we'll go destroy more property and meet more people. Good night, folks.